Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Both Sox have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Brandon Compton gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Hit out towards second. Dozier ranging to his right. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
Now batting, Eddie Rosario. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Simeon is there, and the side is retired. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully his mojo starts turning around.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Laureano on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Still 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Bauer's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch. Josh Bell the next to hit. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. No balls and 1 strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The 1-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. Castillo, who cleverly gets the nickname Beef. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Batting seventh.
Into the box, Danny Valencia. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Popped him up. Seager is over near the railing as he makes. Here's George Springer. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He has a 3 for 12 line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Stros on base. And folks, I'm locking in today on Ramon Laureano. His calling card, 2018, he burst on the scene for the Oakland A's with one of the best throws I've ever seen in Anaheim, throwing an absolute rocket to first base to snag an out right there. Focus on him. I guarantee you he makes a play in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
2-1 pitch. A knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Salas has got it, and the side is retired. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is a foul ball.
Torreyes.
Now here it comes. Pitch popped up. Moreland in foul ground. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. One out now in the Houston third. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. The 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Low for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Casilla has it. He'll throw down to first. 1 away.
Batting ninth.
1 gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
The payoff pitch one more time. Runner going a second time, and he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Salas is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
The 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Valencia. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Standing in, Kevin Bromberg. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Now batting, third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Salas, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So coming to the plate, Brian Dozier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The second
outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier, number 14 on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Valencia going back on it. Still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box now, Brian McCann. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right. Thanks, Heidi.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slow little roller to third. Seager has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Wellington Castillo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Got him to go down swinging there. Wellington Castillo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Next will be the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The designated hitter, Shohei.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch inside, the throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
The 1-0 misses, ball 2. Three and 0 now. George Springer waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1-1.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Ronald Torreyes. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ball 1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounded weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 26.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Markakis coming on, and there's the first hit of the game for Houston. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. In the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Settling in now, Kevin Bromberg. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Laureano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower.
Loud contact by Dozier and a ball with carry to left field. It bangs off the billboard and it's out of here. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Please.
Scott Alexander takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Scott Alexander. Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Kyle Seager.
Into the box, Kyle Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Aaron Hicks will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Fouled away. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hicks is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Popped him up. Salas has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. Lorenzo Portillo was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Hit hard towards center. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Shohei Ohtani, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He's throwing everything away right here.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Loriano. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is out on the tag. So it's Aaron Hicks will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
A defensive change for the Red Sox.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Rex Brothers will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Homer Munson is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. And he gets ahead 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Edgar Salas, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
So he got him swinging. Edgar Salas is the second out in the 7th inning.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Grounded weakly toward third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booting the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it, but they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Next up for the Red Sox, Nick Markakis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He's there and records the first down.
The center fielder,
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Bromberg is there, and quickly there are 2 away. So stepping in, Brian Dozier is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at-bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Dozier is off at first with 2 away. And now they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the... Now at the plate, Danny Valencia. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Popped him up. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away.
The batter, number 26.
Striding in, Ramon Laureano. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Ready with another 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. And whoa, this is off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The shortstop.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Munson on to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Dylan.
Now in the box, Kyle Seager, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
First offering on its way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The catcher.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Kyle Seager is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Floro is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Hit sharply on the ground. Well, he has some trouble with it, and he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Homer.
So striding in, Homer Munson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Matt Barnes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. 0-2, here it is. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Edgar Salas, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box, Josh Bell. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
4-0 to score this afternoon. Boston took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Brandon Compton earns his first win of the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.